LU decomposition method or factorization method. This method is based on the fact that every square matrix A can be expressed as the product of a lower triangular matrix and an upper triangular matrix, provided all the principal minors of A are non-singular. And also, such a factorization, if it exists, is unique. So, the process of finding L and U for a given matrix A is called LU decomposition or LU factorization. Steps involved in LU decomposition. First, consider let A equal to L into U, where L is a lower triangular matrix with unique diagonal elements and U is an upper triangular matrix. Now, equation 1 gives A inverse equal to LU inverse. Since A equal to LU, it is inverse as LU inverse, and which is equal to U inverse into L inverse. To find L inverse, consider the substitution L inverse equal to X, where X is a lower triangular matrix, which implies that L into X equal to I. So, if you rewrite that as matrix equation, L is a lower triangular matrix, X is also lower triangular matrix, and I is an identity matrix. So, consider the equation of the form L into X equal to I. Now, multiply the matrices on the LHS and equate the corresponding terms on RHS. So, we get x11 equal to 1, x22 equal to 1, x33 equal to 1, and also L21 x11 plus x21 is 0, L31 x11 plus L32 x21 plus x31 equal to 0, and L32 x22 plus x32 equal to 0. So after elimination we get x11 equal to 1, x22 equal to 1, x33 equal to 1, and x21 equal to minus L21 x11, x31 equal to minus of L31 plus L32 x21, and x32 equal to minus L32. Thus, L inverse equal to X is completely determined. Now, to find the U inverse, let U inverse equal to Y, where Y is an upper triangular matrix. Since U inverse equal to Y, we get YU equal to Y. So, consider this matrix equation Y into U equal to I. Multiply the matrices on LHS and equate like terms with respect to the terms in RHS. We get y11 equal to 1 by u11, y22 equal to 1 by u22, y33 equal to 1 by u33, and y12 equal to minus y11 u12 divided by u22, y13 equal to minus of y11 u13 plus y12 u23 divided by u33, and y23 equal to minus y22 u23 divided by u33. Thus, U inverse equal to Y is completely determined. Hence, we obtain A inverse. Now consider an example to find inverse of a matrix A using LU decomposition or factorization method, where A is the matrix A equal to 50, 107, 36, 25, 54, 20, 31, 66, 21. So here let L equal to lower triangular matrix 1 0 0, L21 1 0, L31 L32 1, and U equal to U11, U12 U13, 0 U22 U23, 0 0 U33. Consider the equation A equal to LU, substitute A, and RHS is L into U. So we get U11 equal to 50, U12 equal to 107, U13 equal to 36, and also L21 U11 equal to 25, L21 U12 plus U22 equal to 54, L21 U13 plus U23 equal to 20, and therefore we get L31 U11 31, L21 U12 plus L32 U22 is 66, L31 U13 plus L32 U23 plus U33 is equal to 21, and after elimination we get U11 equal to 50, U12 equal to 107, U13 equal to 36, and L21 equal to 1 by 2, U22 equal to 1 by 2, U23 is equal to 2, L31 equal to 31 by 50, L32 equal to minus 17 by 25, and U23 equal to 1 by 25. To substitute these values in the matrices L and U, we get lower triangular matrix L and upper triangular matrix U, which satisfies the required equation. So to find L inverse, let L inverse equal to X, where X is a lower triangular matrix, which implies that Lx equal to I. Substitute the lower triangular matrix L into matrix X, equate with I, we get x11 equal to x22 equal to x33 equal to 1, x21 equal to minus 1 by 2, x31 equal to minus 24 by 25, and x32 equal to 17 by 25. Therefore, L inverse equal to X equal to 1 0 0, minus 1 by 2 1 0, minus 24 by 25, 17 by 25 1, and similarly find U inverse also. For that, consider U inverse equal to Y, which implies YU equal to I. So substitute U, Y into upper triangular matrix is already obtained, U equal to I. From that equation we get Y11 equal to 1 by 50, Y12 equal to minus 107 by 25, Y13 equal to 196, Y22 equal to 2, Y23 equal to minus 100, Y33 equal to 25. Therefore, U inverse equal to Y equal to 1 by 50 minus 107 by 25, 196, 0 to minus 100, 0 0 25. Hence, A inverse is given by A inverse equal to L U inverse, which is equal to U inverse into L inverse. So product of U inverse and L inverse. So take the product of these two matrices, which is already obtained, 1 by 50 minus 107 by 25, 196, 0 to minus 100, 0 0 25 into 1 0 0, minus 1 by 2 1 0, minus 24 by 25, 17 by 25 1. So we get A inverse equal to minus 186, 129, 196, 95, minus 66, minus 100, minus 24, 17, 25. Next, Gauss-Seidel iteration method. So consider the system of equation A1x plus B1y plus C1z equal to D1, A2x plus B2y plus C2z equal to D2, A3x plus B3y plus C3z equal to D3. So from the first equation we can write x equal to 1 by A1 into D1 minus B1y minus C1z, and y equal to 1 by B2 into D2 minus A2x minus C2z. And from third equation we can write z equal to 1 by C3 into D3 minus A3x minus B3y. So in order to apply the iteration, start with the initial approximation. So let x0, y0, z0 be initial approximation. Initially we can substitute say x naught equal to 0, y naught equal to 0 and z naught equal to 0. So corresponding to the initial approximation x naught, y naught, z naught, the first approximation of x is given by x1 equal to 1 by a1 into d1 minus b1 y naught minus c1 z naught. Similarly, first approximation of y and z are obtained by substituting x equal to x1 and z equal to z naught in second equation, and x equal to x1 and y equal to y1 in the third equation. So we get first approximations x1, y1, z1. Now to find second approximation, x2, y2 and z2 are obtained by substituting the previous approximation values x1, y1 and z1. So here, as soon as a new approximation for an unknown is found, it is immediately used in the next step. So this process of iteration is repeated till the values of x, y, z are obtained to decide the degree of accuracy. Since the most recent approximations of the unknowns are used while proceeding to the next step, the convergence in Gauss-Seidel method is very fast. Now consider an example. Solve the system of equation 20x plus y minus 2z equal to 17, 3x plus 20y minus z equal to minus 18, 2x minus 3y plus 20z equal to 25. So here, to get the solution, in order to start the iteration process, we need to rewrite first equation, second equation and third equation in the form x equal to, y equal to and z equal to. So first equation implies x equal to 1 by 20 times 17 minus y plus 2z. Second equation is y equal to 1 by 20 into minus 18 minus 3x plus z. And third equation implies 1 by 20 into 25 minus 2x plus 3y. So initially we can substitute x naught equal to 0, y naught equal to 0 and z naught equal to 0. So from first equation we get x1 equal to 1 by 20 into 70 minus y naught plus 2 z naught. Y naught and z naught are 0, so we get 17 by 20. So it is approximately equal to 0.85. And second equation gives y1 equal to 1 by 20 into minus 18 minus 3x1 plus z naught. So by substituting x1 and z naught, we get y1 equal to minus 1.0275. Similarly, from third equation we get z1 equal to 1 by 20 into 25 minus 2x1 plus 3y1. Substitute x1 and y1, the latest values of x and y. So we get z1 equal to 1.0109. Now to start the second iteration, substitute y equal to y1 and z equal to z1 in first equation. So we get x2 equal to 1.0025. Similarly, to get y2, substitute x equal to x2 and z equal to z1 in second equation. So we get y2 equal to minus 0.9998. And to get z3, substitute x equal to x2 and y equal to y2 in third equation. So we get z2 equal to 0.9998. Similarly, continue the third iteration. So in third iteration we get x3 equal to 1 and y3 equal to minus 1 and z3 equal to 1. Since the values in second and third iteration are approximately equal, we can stop the iteration. So x equal to 1, y equal to 1 and z equal to 1 is the solution.